This is iPod, and I'm going to show you guys how to get all of the Clickwheel games onto your iPod when you're using a Mac. I didn't see any videos about doing this if you're on a Mac, so I thought I would make one, but please keep in mind I have never made a video. I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to the making a video part. So, the first thing you're going to do is I just Googled Clickwheel game project Github, and you get right here. Ta-da. And so before I start, even though yes, this is a Mac tutorial, you do have to have a Windows, excuse me, formatted iPod. I know, I know. And so I'm pretty sure the guy who did this, he did it on a Mac, so it's possible. That's the only part I couldn't figure out. So if you're watching this and you already have a Windows formatted iPod, like if you have Rockbox, so you already had to do that, um, you can skip ahead. I'm not sure how to do the timer thing, but you can skip ahead. So when you plug in your iPod, mine's not plugged in yet, you can reformat. You can do erase, and then you pick, what is it? Like the MS DOS FAT. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. The internet will say FAT32. It's gonna come up as FAT. That's the same thing, and that'll be fine. So you can format it. Windows, you can, but you have to have it set up on Finder, like how it'll come up, your iPod will come up. You have to have it set up in order to do this. So you can reformat it all you want, but as soon as you set it up on Finder after you connect it and you click restore, it's gonna make it Apple's formatted. So I don't know how to get around that. If anyone else knows how to get around that, please let me know. Otherwise, you do have to have it Windows formatted. So borrow a friend's computer, go to the library, something like that. I mean, I don't know if you can download things on a library, but So, assuming now you have a Windows formatted iPod, I am sorry about that part. Let's get going. So, I deleted everything so that I would do it again with you guys. So you're going to go ahead and download UTM. There's a link on here. It's mac.getutm.app, and you're going to click download. I already clicked download to save some time. Sorry if that little clearing my throat is loud as heck. I have a little headset on. But I made a folder just for the purpose of this. So once you download UTM, you're going to get this. And then bam. You can go ahead and open that. You don't need it just yet, but you can go ahead and open it. Yes, I am sure. Okay. So then the next step is you're going to go to this link, which is also in this, and you're going to click this, this, and this. And it takes a minute to download, so I already downloaded those. So you click this one to extract it, and it'll automatically extract this one with it, so don't worry about this one. Yeah, that takes a minute too. Sorry about that. Maybe this will be a good time to also add something. So in a minute when you're going to have to connect your iPod, obviously you use one of these, the 30-pin chargers. Well, I am using a MacBook Air M1, and I have this exact thing. It works great, but for some reason I had a really hard time getting the iPod to connect to the next step that we're about to do, doing this. And so I thought, you know what? Let me try something else. So I disconnected it from that, and instead I put this right here into this so that I could put it directly into my Mac, and it immediately showed up in the virtual box. So I feel like this is a problem in and of itself. The computers we're using don't have USB ports, so if you're plugging it into, what is it called, a hub? I don't know. I just discovered these things existed like a week ago. You're gonna have an issue, maybe. So I did this. It solved it. So let's see how this is going. Okay, there we go. So now you have this. Let me open up. Okay, so now you go here. Oh yeah, let me just delete this. It's unavailable because I deleted it so I can do it again right now. So open, not new, open. And then I opened it here, so it's right here. Bam. So before I open it, so I'm gonna connect my iPod right now, like with you guys if you're doing it right now. So you're gonna want to connect it and then disconnect it on Finder before you connect it to the virtual player. He said it's safest way to do it that way, and you know, I trust the guy who started this project, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm just waiting for it to recognize on my computer. It takes a second. There we go. So now that it's there, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect, or not disconnect, eject. But it's still plugged in. Now I'm gonna go here. And just wait a minute. Also, I've heard that some people have problems if they have a very full iPod doing this. So honestly, I recommend just taking your music off, like taking everything off. Because I mean, I have backups of everything already on my computer and on external hard drives. So I just recommend restoring it and wiping it before you do this. It made it way fast, or what way fast words. It made it very fast for me. And after you do this, you can go put everything else back on it. You don't have to do that, but if it's slow for you, I recommend that. So this is just a thing it does. It doesn't matter. I'm picking what? One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Just ignore this. It doesn't matter. The creator said that I guess like the next update of this, it won't have that, but the guy who did this is amazing, so nobody's complaining, right? We're not complaining. Let's just wait for it to do its thing. Okay, so if you see this, and you're like, what the heck is this? Just wait. I also saw this and was like, well, what the heck is this? What do I do? Just wait a minute. Oh, also, oop, not that. I don't know about you, but it ended up making it off-center for me. Yeah, here we go. I think it's about to do the thing. Aha. Yeah, I didn't do anything. That just happens. So just wait and it'll come up. Okay. So now You can go up here, iPod. So that means that we're letting it use the iPod. Allow. And making sure you ejected it from Finder first. There we go. Ooh, I don't like that. It's never done that before. Ooh, I don't like it. Oh well. So it should be... My iPod should be popping up here any second, especially because I heard the do-do-do-do. But normally, I can see, like, the Windows bar, like the what the heck is it called? The start bar on Windows. It's just a little zoomed out. I don't like it. There we go. You just gotta wait. It'll pop up. But if it's, too long, maybe you got an issue. Like I said, this wasn't working for me when I plugged it into like the hub thing. I had to plug it in directly to one of those little tiny adapters. So, you're gonna click iPod Games. Why isn't it doing the thing? It's supposed to do... Oh, this button. This button, right here. Bam. Now you're gonna hit Games. And so I already did this, so I'm not gonna do this part again. Everything else I'm gonna do again to do with you guys. But you're gonna hit 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 10. You have to do all of them because there's... You're only seeing 10 here, but there's like 50, 52 games, 54 games. There's only 2 of them that haven't been put on here yet. It's like a Tiger Woods one and then something else. But these are all of the Apple accounts. They're all tied to an Apple account that has been like authorized. I don't know how to explain all of that stuff. You can go to the really techie guys to figure that stuff out. But you gotta get all of them. Just do it all. They only take up 3 gigabytes total. If you do them all, it's really not bad. And then later on, you can go back and delete them. But you're not gonna get the option to put like some of the games if you don't do all of them here. So do 5, and then you'd hit apply, and then you'd wait, and then you'd... Oh, that's confusing, seeing 2 of them. Oh, I don't like it. You get the point. And then you'd select the next 5, and then you'd hit apply or sync or whatever. And then as soon as that's done, you're done with this. As soon as that's done. So you're going to want to make sure that you eject it here before you get out of this so that it's like ejected safely. So now I'm going to go ahead and Command Q. Sorry. And get out of there. So now that you did that, we're going to connect the iPod again. You could just do... I thought it was already mounted. Oh, it is. Oh well. Maybe it automatically mounted again when I unmounted from the VirtualBox, but I did say you unmount it here before you VirtualBox mount it. So, now, you're gonna go here, and you're gonna go to iPod game files, and you're gonna unzip that. Okay, so, now, we got this. So you're gonna go and you're gonna click, what is it doing? But you're gonna go here, and you're gonna have to show your hidden folders, so you're gonna hit Command, Shift, period, and then all this is gonna show up, and you're gonna go to iPod Control. So, No, I'm sorry. You're actually not going to go in iPod control. You're just going to be aware that it's here. So, I do a thing where if I open to Finder Windows, where I'm moving stuff to goes on the bottom. Where I'm moving stuff from goes on the top. So you're going to go in here. So if you have an iPod 5th gen or 5.5 gen, you can do both. But if you don't have a 5 or 5.5 gen, do not do this one. If you have a 5.5 or a 5, do both. Seriously, don't try. I heard it can mess stuff up. So, I'm not gonna do this part twice. I don't think I am, at least. Let me go check my games folder. Cool, I have them all. Um, so you're gonna have it here. So you're gonna hold down the Option key on your keyboard, and you're gonna click and drag. Wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. Whoa, I've copied it on accident. Didn't want to do that. So you're gonna go here, iPod control, and you're gonna hold down Option, and you're gonna drag. Oh, God damn it. Oh gosh darn it, I should say. I don't want to get flagged for that. But you're gonna go here. This works easier. And you're gonna hold down Option while you click and drag this into this. And then it's gonna say this little thing that pops up, and it's gonna ask if you want to merge, replace, or skip. Do merge. That's important. If it doesn't ask you if you want to merge, do stop and try again. So you're gonna do this into this, and it has to say, do you want to merge, skip, or stop? And you do merge, and then you're gonna go and do it. So you're gonna do it on both. I forgot which one I clicked the first time, but you're gonna hold down Option and put it in there for both, and do merge both times. And that's literally it. Then you can just disconnect your iPod, and you'll have games. So please be sure to follow. I just made a YouTube, and I'm about to post this video on it, and I'm on Reddit as Jasper Hulup. Thank you guys for all of your help. You guys are amazing on the iPod Reddit. Like, oh my god, you guys are amazing. That's why I made this video. I wanted to give back. And I also made a TikTok. I think I just called it EliPod. So thank you guys. That's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and click stop.